Good afternoon to the DMV and the rest of the world. It's your girl, aka Reese, aka the one, the best that ever did it. And the morning Mac show is the afternoon Mac show, because everybody was out in the field and we was doing live stuff. And we still out in the field, at least I am. But I am here today. I didn't want to miss out today's conversation, didn't want to miss today's show. Being though it's a good one, but today I got my girl. I hope I have her each and every day we do the Morning Mac show. Miss Bernice Smith.
Good
Bernice,
afternoon, everybody.
good afternoon. And then we got our sexy producer, $1 million moments, Mr. Molly Mall in the house.
You know what I mean here.
He's in here. He's holding my hand, y'all, because I'm not in the home studio. I'm out and about. So Molly really driving this for real today. Him and Bernice. I'm the one riding shotgun in the back. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this conversation started. It's going to be the topic today is guess who's coming to dinner. Yes, and since I'm out at Signature Cuts Barbershop, I may hop my crippled tail around the barbershop and get the barbers feedback, get some other people feedback instead of just mine about guess who's coming to dinner and how they feel about that. And when I say guess who's coming to dinner, right? For me and for a lot of people, it's that time of the year where families start coming together for the holidays, right? The man-made holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that stuff. We're supposed to exude goodwill towards men and towards each other, your brother. I think you should do it all year long, but they only do it at these certain holidays, right? Now, say that you're out going over your grandmother house, whoever house, or you're hosting a dinner, and somebody come through the door that you don't particularly care for. What do you do? How do you act?
Mm, that's a good question.
Do
I've
you
been
tell them to leave, or
well.
you going to break bread with them, Bernice?
Well, for me, I think it depends on the situation. It depends on who it is, because some people bring a whole bunch of drama. And on the holidays when you come together, you just don't want that stuff. Now, if it's somebody you just don't particularly care for, and there has been no drama, then I think that's something different. You can work your way through that. But for somebody who's going to bring drama intentionally, yeah, and they're gonna have to go.
Well, you don't know it until they do it. Maybe there's somebody that usually bring drama, but this year or this time they don't want no smoke. They just want to be loved up and around family. So you won't know until they get to acting the way they acting.
Okay, but do you take that chance when it has been their history consistently?
Yeah,
And
that's the question.
yeah, but exactly. Do you take that chance?
Molly, what you thinking?
Ain't nobody gonna stop me from seeing the rest of my family. I just find it still a childish thing that people don't outgrow. Like if I'm getting to it with one of my cousins and my grandmother or somebody having a Thanksgiving, dinner, and she want all her grandkids there, I'm not gonna not go because I'm feuding with my cousin, and I hope he will feel comfortable still coming because at the end of the day, we all still family, but you always gonna
That's
have one
right.
or two that might not be speaking, and you could tell at the event, you be like, yeah, them two still must not be talking. But eventually, at the end of the night or the end of that weekend, they end up talking because it's always that one family member like, man, y'all been doing this too long. So I like when they come to them events like that because if they don't come, they can never, make that change. They can never actually get that bond back. But sometimes it take other family members for them to actually get back that connection. They get back to that remembering, like, dang, remember we was young and all five of us used to do this. They can share old stories and bring back that and realize we ain't really beefing about nothing. So if you don't go to the event, that's not possible. That's not gonna happen. That's how I look at it.
Yeah,
Right. I
but
agree because if you stay away, you going never gonna make amends. You still gonna be stuck in that. in that predicament or feeling that way that you feeling, I believe you got to give a person a chance to show you that they change. And then if you start seeing or you getting into it, then that's when you diffuse it and separate. But but for you to avoid, you know, what you avoiding for? Maybe that person don't got that same smoke or energy. Maybe they just don't want to bring it no more. Maybe they tired of the battle. You know.
Well, from my experiences, it's just I'm now. I'm older. I'm big on protecting my peace. Now, if it's at somebody else's house, I can go be in a different area. My thing is, I'll speak. I have no problem with speaking. But when you show me who you are, and it has been consistent, then I'm going to protect my peace at all costs. And that's just how I feel about it. I don't hate anybody, but like I said, when it's consistent, like you got the family alcoholic, you still know they're alcoholic, and every time they come, they bring drama, and something happens, something gets stolen, things of that nature. I'm just not willing to go through that. I mean, in my house, I'm not dealing with it. If I have to go to family's house or something, that's cool. Like I said, I know how to separate myself. I speak and keep it moving.
Now they show up. Say you giving a dinner at your house, right? Say that the people show up. Do you tell them the people leave? They was like, hey, hey, cuz, they coming in. Do you say, oh no, you trouble, get out my house?
I don't know if I would say it like that, but yeah, I mean, whoever brought them, I'm definitely gonna be in their ear. I mean, I've been in a situation that there was an event, and I ain't gonna speak on the event, but there was an event, and people were there who I didn't want there. But at the particular time, I was just talking about. I said I'm gonna let it be. But if something pop off, I'm gonna let it be known, and I'm gonna handle it, and that's what it is. I'm because you just know how some people act. So I mean, it people can change. They definitely can. But like I said, when it's been consistent and you know it's a consistent thing, it depends for me. It really does. Because like I said, I'm big on protecting my peace. I stay to myself because I don't like drama. I don't. And I love my family. And I miss a lot of my family. But like I said, for me, my peace is bigger than anything because I spent too long in bondage.
Right. So at that particular event, did anything happen?
No, I don't think for me, the the person knew that it wouldn't be a good idea. So yeah, nothing took place, and I'm grateful for that because I didn't need to be in jail at the time.
See, but you gave it a chance. Had you not given it a chance, you would have never known if that person had a different heart or if that person was changing.
They didn't
You
change.
got
They
give
just didn't show off in the. They didn't show out in the atmosphere because, like I said, it was a whole bunch of people, and at that time, it wasn't a place where you should do that because it was more than that person would have been able to handle. But after that event,
mm,
they went right back to the same person they was.
wow,
Yeah, I
wow,
mean,
remarkable.
like I said, people can change, and I don't doubt that. And I give people multiple opportunities. It's been my experience that sometimes I give more chances than I should. You know,
Yeah,
and DMX said, expect people to be who they are, and I expect them to be that. And a lot of times, like I said, I'll give people chances. I'm not that person, so I give you a chance. But it's just certain people, sometimes you just have to let go. And I believe that for your own good, for your own mental health, because I spent too much of my life stressed out about other people, what they thought, what they was gonna do. I'm not doing that in this stage of my life. Cause I don't want no wrinkles. I'm 49. I ain't got one and I don't need none.
I hear you, girl. I hear you. Okay, let me play the devil's advocate a little bit.
You would.
now, that, like you know about the steer the pot. You know about the steer the pot.
You know.
Now, say that you out over a family member's house, right? And walk in comes your ex. Now, how do you handle that, Molly? I'm gonna let Molly go because ex women be out there. These women be be the ex. And so how would you handle that when your ex walk into a family event where that your family invited them?
I'm leaving. I'm
You gonna
leaving.
leave?
I'm leaving.
Yeah, I'm leaving, huh? I mean, I see that all the time. I mean, my baby mother, bring my daughter, she gonna be there. That's just normal. If my daughter graduating or something, my baby mama's gonna be there. That's my ex.
But
So
that's something different,
it
Mom.
depends on the ex, so a lot of people don't understand that that's still an ex, so I just depend on that relationship. Like y'all broke up on bad terms, most time you don't want to see that person no more.
No.
Definitely that person treated you like shit. Now they want to keep coming around your
Yeah.
family. Like, nigga, where your family at? Why you keep
Right.
coming around mine? But you got those that just like to keep popping up. Like for me, it don't bother me. I just want to know how you gonna feel. If you my ex and you see me in there with my new joint.
That's
So
what I'm talking
that's the
about.
only
That right
thing.
there.
That's on you. How your feelings gonna be? 'Cause I'm definitely gonna let her know. Damn, my ex here, like yeah, the one I was telling you that was some shit. Yeah, that's her. That's it. But I
But
be okay
check this
with
out.
it.
Now, I had a cousin, right? Newly married. She went over her husband's folks' house, right? And sitting there was his ex-wife. His ex-wife was sitting there because the mother-in-law invited the ex-wife, who she couldn't stand, but she didn't care too much for my cousin Eva, I don't think. Invited the ex-wife to come and stay and have a Thanksgiving dinner with them. So my cousin said when she came in from work and saw the ex-wife sitting there up under her husband. Now they have a a child together. His daughter was there. She said she turned around. She said, "Oh no, I'm leaving," and asked her husband, "Are you coming?" He got up and they left together as a couple, as the married couple. Now, was the mother-in-law wrong for inviting the ex, knowing that there was friction there? Was the mother-in-law being messy, or
I
was the
think
mother-in-law trying to get two exes?
I think it was messy. That's the way I said. I think it was messy because you got to respect the marriage. And if anything,
That's
she should
right.
have went to that woman and said, "Look, is it okay? Because I would like to invite her for the holiday." I mean,
But
you don't just pop that on nobody. That's why I said exes hang around my family. I don't do that. And if my family cool with it, I don't do you.
yeah, yeah, that's what my cousin was like. She knew that her mother-in-law did that on purpose. And
Mm,
that's not a good thing. That's not a good look because it
yeah,
adds extra friction, especially when you got your child in and everything. And that makes people feel unloved and unwanted. I don't think that the lady was reaching out to the ex to say, "Come on, you don't have to be alone this year. Come spend it with mine." You right, like Molly said, why you keep hanging around my family and you just starting up commotion? Now
right.
she came in with her husband. That was her husband to see his ex-wife. How would I feel? Let me see. I go to my event with my husband, family function, and his mama done invited his ex-wife, my new husband. I think I would feel the same way. I wouldn't feel comfortable because the whole family is up in the ex-wife face. Like, oh, how you been and all this and that. Well, this is your new wife. This is your first time with your new family, and I'm being treated like this. No, that's not right. That's not right. And the family shouldn't have did that. They shouldn't have, but it was all dapping the ex-wife and stuff and treating the new wife like she a secondhand citizen. So I think I would have bailed too. I'd be like, no, these folks ain't feeling me. They don't want me here, because the focus is all on the ex-wife. But this
Well,
is the new wife, first time being around all your family like this.
yeah, like I said, I definitely feel like it's a thing of respect. Because I've been in a situation, and I'm like, why my ex hanging out with my family? We ain't together no more. Go hang with your family. I feel like Molly felt. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't hate him, but I'm like, look, I'm trying to let go. I'm trying
Right.
to move on. In this particular incident, I hung out with my family a whole lot. Every time you turn around, you see her, you see me. And that's
Okay.
just the way it was. And that definitely did something to our relationship because I'm like, it don't make sense
Right.
to me. I don't understand it. But what I've decided for myself is, look, I love you. For my family member, love them to death, miss them. But in the same token, once you show me my worth to you, I can't walk that road with you no more because I'm not doing something like that to you, especially if I know it hurts you.
Right.
So it's a line. It's a thin line. It's a thin line, and you have to respect people. Period. You know what I'm saying? Do I love dude? Nope. Been over that. But the um thing is, like I said, I'm trying to live my life. I don't need to see you popping up. We was together all that time. You ain't do right. Keep it moving.
Yeah, I
You know?
think what be happening is like for my case, my sisters and them become friends with my girlfriend. So
Mm.
they come friends, they hang out, and some of them they was friends before they was my girlfriend. So it's like
So you was
that's
making
the
your
only
sister
time
friends your
that,
girlfriend.
yeah, or my mother or somebody knew her from the neighborhood before she even, we start talking. We all might grew up in the same neighborhood, So them the only times I seen that happen. Like I knew you before we was together, and now I got to continue to see because you was friends with the family anyway, and that'd be tough for me to tell, if they friends with like my sister before me, to tell like you can't be friends with her no more because me and her ain't together, because I got family that don't like you talking to their friends because if that happened, like it messed things up. But for me, I'm okay with it. Like as long as I'm happy with myself, I don't care who in the house, but I ain't gonna show too much attention. But it would throw you off though. You gotta keep running to your ex. But I think it's only when you still single and you ain't really find or you ain't really move on yet. Like that's hard. But once you move on, you wouldn't care less. Hey, how you doing? I introduce you to my new partner or not. But you don't want to know how it depends on how your partner might feel. Your partner might got some type of jealousy or something like what he said. She wasn't getting enough attention, or a woman ain't getting enough attention. The ex-wife getting all the attention because she knew the family for 20 damn years. So if you come to the party, you the new girlfriend, and she come there and she been around the family. Half of the family don't even know y'all ain't together no more. If you don't put your business out like that, but if they know, they still gonna be nice to her. But at the end of the day, they should know this the next one up. Like this my new wife. You gotta at least show her some love. But I don't know. I'm just not a jealous person.
I'm not jealous either. But my thing
I
is
don't
this:
care
like
less.
I said, I know what I deserve, and he wasn't it. But in the same token, when I said to the person, I said, now, if the shoe was on the other foot and you saw me with your ex, that eyebrow going up, you're gonna be like, what the hell going on here? And they said, you're right,
Yeah,
but it
it's
didn't
tough.
stop the situation. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But like I said, I ain't mad at nobody. I'm moving on with my life. I'm feeling good about the stuff happening in my life, so I'm good with it. Chill on.
So
I'm good.
if y'all just tuning in, Rishi talking about guess who's coming to dinner. So y'all know the holidays coming up. If y'all got an ex or it can be anybody, cousin, a brother, sister, somebody y'all been feuding with over the past year or so, and y'all know y'all gotta eventually see each other because Thanksgiving over grandmas or moms. How do you feel about that? Do you leave? If they there, do you stay there? Let us know. We want to know. I said I stay, but it depends, I guess, now because if it's a family member, we already said we all can probably deal with that. But
Yeah.
if it's an ex and and it's still fresh, we might gotta roll out or holler at moms. I would just like to know, like that's the only thing. Like when Rishi said, whoever did that, they didn't give them the heads up. Like you just
Right.
walk in there and you seem like wow. But if like moms or whoever called you, like, look, I invited your ex over. I'm just letting you know she gonna be here or he gonna be here. And then if you show up, they know, okay, you already know. But if you don't, they know like she must feel some type of way. But at least give me the heads up and give me the option before I get there. Because if you get there and you just leave, it can be just straight out of anger, because you didn't get a chance to process. But if you at
Right.
home and they tell you this, you got a chance to be like, an hour can pass. You can be like, you know what? I'm gonna go. You can think of what outfit you gonna wear to kill it, all that. But when you just pop in, you could have came with some chill stuff, and planning just to see family. Now you see your ex might got his new girl with him, looking fly and all that. You like, hold on, you might want to go rearrange some things.
We ain't never got to worry about that with me, because every time I step in, I'm gonna be fired. So I ain't tripping on no female. I ain't jealous like that, baby.
You always ready, you ain't got prepared, huh?
That's right. That's right. But
okay, you got Treasure say something. Depends on how we end it. I said that too. If y'all ended on good terms, it's cool. Bad terms, oh man. Yeah. And if we mature enough to be around each other, yeah. That's the thing. I'm pretty sure you got some exes that probably can be at an event. You can pop into. You be like, hey, y'all can probably conversate. But then it's probably some of them that you probably like, I can't even be around this joker, man.
Well, yeah, definitely not my last one. Don't want to deal with it at all. Don't want to see you. None of that stuff, But my family, I can walk in the room and I'm good. I mean, because most of the time I'm a wallflower anyway. They be like, how you doing, Bert? I'm good. That's me. I'm not really a social butterfly. My mom and my sisters, they're social butterflies. I've always been an introvert. So, that's not an issue for me. I chill. So
yeah, I'm with Treasure, man. It depends, and I believe I'm mature enough, but sometimes your ex-partner's not. They still got a lot of growing to do. So soon they try to have that conversation. It take one trigger, word or something. Now they go from a calm conversation to y'all arguing. Now they look like you can't control yourself. Y'all both look immature. It's like, nah, it's just this one person. Just don't get it. It's over. But me, I can never go to an ex-family member house for a holiday or event. I don't know how people do it. Can you do it? Can you see yourself? His cousin them call you like, look, we coming over. We having a cookout. Come over, chill with us. I don't know. Definitely if y'all ended on bad terms.
Well, the thing about that is, I don't know. I think if it had been brought to me like this, what I'm doing, it would have been something different. But I got to find out by word of mouth. Oh, they hanging out. What? Oh, what? Nope. See, now I'm about to pop off. But like I said, now I'm just like, it is what it is. It is what it is. I ain't mad at nobody. I'm good. I am so good. I am so healed. I am so refreshed. So it might be a different story if I was to see him now. But my thing is, like I said, it's a respect thing. So me hanging out and our bond being the same way it was with that particular family member, it's never gonna be the same because, like I said, I wouldn't have did that to you. So I still love you, still respect you, miss her, but I can't do it. I can't.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough. We back, Reese Ree.
I am back, and I'm getting here. My hairdresser, she hearing what we saying. We talking about guess who's coming to dinner. Now, what would you do if you go over your family member's house, right, with your new boo and your ex is sitting up there? Has that happened? Do you leave a family member house?
Oh no, I'm staying. Everybody, it's gonna work. We're gonna work it out. Obviously, I didn't invite them, so I can't uninvite them. It's not my house. So hey, you're in the right place at the right time.
And you hear this is Carolyn. We're gonna get her and Bernice on another show. She's a hair expertise. We're gonna get her in when we talk about hair care and all that good stuff. And she's also
I ain't got no hair.
No, but you still got a condition to take care of your scalp.
I do.
That's right. Yeah. She gonna teach you about how to take care of your scalp or the skin that's under the head. She can teach you about all of that stuff. And she also is the author herself. Tell them the name of the book that you wrote, Carolyn.
The name of my book is called Men of My Dreams.
Men of My Dreams.
Oh.
And you got to get that. It's deep too. It's deep. Woo, these women deep. Coming out with these powerful books. It's time that we tell the story, I guess. And my very own co-host, Miss Bernice. Tell them what just came yesterday, Bernice.
The
Your
anthology
book?
I took. Yeah, the book. I was part of an anthology. The book is called Seasons.
Oh, I need that. I
What's
need
it
it,
called,
Tom.
baby? Hold on, we can hear it over here. What's it called?
It's called
Season.
Seasons. It's basically talking
Seasons.
about some
Called
experiences,
seasons.
different angles of motherhood and stuff like that. So it was good. All my kids sat here as soon as I got here and just read through it.
Wow, I
What?
want to get that.
Yeah, Carolyn said she want to get that. How can we get that book?
I have the book. Yeah,
You
so
have it for sale?
mhm.
Tragic said she read it.
Okay.
They were stuck to it. I was like, "Should mommy keep writing?" They was like, "Yep."
I gotta
Bernice,
get
tell the
that.
people how they can get it and how much they can, how much the book costs and all the good stuff. Where the book at? Plug the book. Let's see the book. I'm always talking about shades of blue. Let's talk about some seasons. I can't monopolize the whole thing. You got your book too, so I can hold it up and show the people the book. Look,
The book. Yeah,
they get the
let's see
book.
these
All these
books. We got all
authors.
these
I
authors
said
out
I
here.
wanted to do a show with all of my authors,
It's a
and we
panel
talk
full
about
of
everybody's
authors.
book. Yes,
I feel left out.
author.
I ain't write a book. I need to write a book to be on this panel.
This one is called Overcomer.
You
Oh
want
yeah,
to
there you go.
Yeah, this was the first one. This one is called Overcomer, and
Okay,
Overcomers.
Overcomer
this is the newest one called Seasons.
Seasons. That's
season.
the new one.
Okay,
Yeah,
Okay.
all right.
How much are the books, Bernice?
15
15 a
15.
piece.
Okay,
Okay. And they all paperback or hardback?
paperback.
Paperback.
paperback, and mine is
Okay.
paperback. Mine is 16.
Where's yours at?
Mine is 16.99. It's on Amazon. It's Barnes and Nobles.
I know our
Where
book
you
was
got the
on
book
Amazon as well.
in here?
No, I don't have the
Oh
book in
yeah,
here.
you got
You don't
yours
have
on
it in here,
Amazon.
Every
but
time I get one, I sell out of them. Every time I bring them in,
That's
I
so I
have
have to
good.
some.
order some more.
I have some on hand, but I know they were available on Amazon as well. And I forget the other
Mm-hmm.
site, but I have some on hand.
oh,
Okay.
okay. Now I'm gonna write a book called Guess Who Coming to Dinner, and I'll put all y'all exes in there. I'm put Molly and his girl and his ex
Mhm.
in there, the new chick. I'm gonna just write it up. It's gonna be a fictional book, but y'all giving me some good ideas.
That's a
Cause you
You know,
know
movie
the
I'm
right
new
right
Guess
there.
Who
about me and
Coming
my
to
ex,
Dinner.
right?
Yeah,
Me and
that's
my
the
You
ex,
throw in there your ex,
me and my ex-husband. The story
all
I
the
was
exes.
movie.
All the
Yeah.
exes is coming to dinner. Wait a minute, because your ex might be his next.
to.
You know what I mean?
Who? That's
So,
not
so
possible.
say me, look, say I say, oh, I got a man I want y'all to meet, and I be bringing Bernice ex-husband in there with me. Y'all be like, what
He
the?
might be
Look,
your
and
next.
but then I don't know that's Bernice's ex.
She leaving.
Ooh,
That
She
movie was
leaving
already out.
anyway.
I'm like, oh no. See, I'll be like, how
what
you
about
doing?
that
It's a long
dinner?
time no
What
see.
movie was that? No, I mean, but you don't know. See, if
You
I
know,
don't know, and I'm
you
thinking it's a
can't be
new
mad
guy.
at you. You know, you don't know.
I mean,
But then
yeah.
once I find out, you know what happened, and this is the God's honest truth. We was over my mother house. This is what I tell you about that online dating stuff, right? I ain't gonna say
Uh-uh.
which one of my sisters, but one of my sisters monopolized the online dating scene, and I didn't know this. So I was on Plenty of Fish, right? And I met this person. We had so much in common. We talked about church, religion, and everything. And he just seemed like the perfect person. I said, Mom, I want you to meet this person. We was so she said, bring him over. We're gonna do a card party, right? Because we love playing cards and spades and stuff. So my mother liked the guy, my grandmother liked the guy, my Misha liked the guy. We was just laughing and kicking, having a good old time, right? So my sister comes in the house and she look at so and so. Let's say his name is Daryl. She said, Daryl, what you doing here? And he was like, what you doing here?
What
Don't
the
you know
fuck?
my sister? Yeah, my sister knew him, right? And I said, did
Awkward.
you y'all used to date? And she said, oh no, it ain't nothing seriously, but just the fact that you been with him. And he was so mad. He was so hurt. He said, Barisi, she's not my type. I like you. I want to date you. I said, oh, no, no, no. You been with my sister. I was like, you got to go. Sorry. This is not working out.
Mm.
Uh-uh. And my sister was like, you could date him. It's nothing. I don't go behind nobody. That's nasty. That's how I look, like a dog, right? You running up behind, they messing with something your sister done threw to the side. No, no, no. And it was sad because he was sad. He was upset. He didn't understand why I didn't want to be with him. You know, me and your sister. I'm like, I don't care. It don't matter. Whatever. It's just Reynolds. It's a wrap.
You said
Yeah.
rental.
Reynolds.
My
Reynolds.
uncle still talking.
Like
My
it's a
uncle
wrap.
still talking
Reynolds.
about
It's
that,
a
man.
wrap.
Oh, she done lost service again. Recently, keep service over there. I knew
Oh,
she's gonna
Lord.
bring up that plenty of fish. You know, it's weird though. You know, it's like she said she can't go behind her sister or anybody else. It's weird because at this age I'm at now, if I meet somebody new, I'm going behind somebody.
Yeah,
Like I don't care what they say. They be like, you know, nah, because you've been with such and such. Okay, so I be thinking about that sometimes. Like if it came to a drink or something, or eating off somebody's fork or something, you'll prefer to be a family member. You know,
Right.
like your sister or when that. But when it comes to going behind somebody, you know, sexually, they prefer to be a stranger. You know, it's weird. You know, it's like only when it comes to certain things that you want to go behind a family member, and
yeah.
that's most times it's only when it comes to sex. But anything else, you prefer to be a family member. You know, it's like it's
You
always
you
just
said
funny
you
to me.
said when it comes to sex, what
Yeah,
you say?
I was basically saying like, okay, if your sister had some food or when not some spaghetti, and a total stranger had a bowl of spaghetti, and you had to try one of these spaghettis, would you eat off your sister fork or would you eat off the stranger fork?
I ain't gonna eat off of none of their
No, I'm
forks.
just saying you had to pick one. Cause I
My
done seen
sister,
Um,
girls drink out the a
my
bottle out
sister,
each other.
wait
I
a
done
minute.
seen it. You
It
gonna
depends on.
pretend
Wait a minute. It depends on which sister. I had a
nothing
bunch of
wrong with the
sisters.
fork.
It
The good
depends on which
sister,
one.
the good sister, whatever sister you
well,
decide.
both of my
But you
sisters
said the
I would
good
still stay
sister.
with.
I'm just saying you
Well,
don't know the stranger at all.
Uh-uh.
Both of my
yeah,
sisters I would still stay with.
but you if you got one of the wild sisters that's been out there, you don't know she could have been with the stranger.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Well,
where
So
anybody you meet then.
well, my mama's daughters I would.
I was funny. My grandmother told me don't drink behind nobody, and when she said that you could get mono and all that other stuff, and then when she said you get blisters on your lips if you drink behind people, and I guess you were just saying bacteria and germs. So even with family, you couldn't even drink out my grandmother. We didn't play that. It'd be like, And if you wanted something, you had to hold your head back and pour it in the pour. If I
Waterfall.
wanted some spaghetti, I wouldn't eat off the
Uh-huh.
fork. Like put it in my
Don't
hand.
put your mouth on it.
No, exactly. I've been and got a spoon, put the spaghetti in my spoon, because you don't want to eat off nobody fork behind each other. Now, because you
What's
don't know where
the
other people's mouth been.
what's the
But if you
difference though?
use the good Listerine, the brown
We
Listerine,
going somewhere
or to
else.
peroxide, or if you use alcohol, then
We
that's
talking,
different. That kills.
what you talking about now? How we get the alcohol and
Girl,
listening? Literally, and where you going at with this, Reese? Where you taking us?
No,
to?
if you use to kill the germs. But put it like this: I'm not going behind nobody sexually. If I
That's what I'm
knew that
saying. You if you
but
get to the
you
point,
right.
if you listen and understand, I literally
you know I
saying,
dipped
all
out.
right,
I
if your
dipped out and
sister,
came back.
yeah, and if all right, let's just say if you met a guy right now at your age, you single, you meet a guy, you going behind somebody. It might not be your sister, but it's somebody. Do you
Right,
understand that
several
part?
somebody.
So when
Oh
girls
yeah,
say, "Oh, I ain't
yeah, I
going behind
understand
that
that.
girl," because I know, and that this everybody at our age and older, you going behind somebody. So what's really the difference?
I guess it's your family.
Yeah, I know, like you know that person though. Like you said, your sister, then yeah, you know. But if I know if it's a family member, this person clean, like he don't really deal with a lot of people. I prefer it be somebody I know than a bunch of people I don't know. Like I'd rather
So
know her
you
history than that.
prefer to
I
go
don't know.
behind a strange,
No, I'm
behind
saying
your
it won't really
family.
bother me. I won't really trip too much. I don't think, you know, but it never happened to me, so I
I
can't
think
say.
it would be just respect. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it was just something that happened. You know what I'm
Yeah, by
saying? But it's
mistake.
definitely for me how my sister or whatever feels. My cousin, how do you feel about this? Because my thing is, I ain't trying to hurt you. You know, dudes come and go, females come and go. But you know, are you good with this? And don't be lying to me. If it's not, it's messed up.
Yeah, you're right. That's tough though. But once you find out, it will be hard because you know the person.
Yeah, because I can't sit up here at the family dinner knowing that my new boo been with my sister and everybody all around the table laughing and kicking it. Because I'm gonna be looking at her and looking at him and be like, because I'm like, if they trying to get together again, you don't never know what goes on in their mind. I wouldn't feel comfortable. I wouldn't feel,
Can't even talk about old times.
Yeah, I can't even talk about old times, good times, because she be like, boy, remember when we was in your car? Remember when we did such and such? And I'm like, what car are you talking about? When y'all did such and such?
Well, y'all just hang around them all day. That'd be weird. You know, I wouldn't be hanging around my sister all day with my, my partner. That'd be weird. Like y'all just hanging out all the time now. Y'all done knew that if y'all hang out that much, y'all done knew that it wouldn't even been no accident.
Exactly.
So all of y'all hang out enough. So y'all wouldn't be talking that much anyway.
Yeah, because me and my sister, we share stuff. So yeah.
So some sisters don't care. Some sisters like taking them sisters' men or going behind their sisters' men or whatever. So it's attention, right? Just like you said.
With my sisters for what? They them and I'm me.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, but sometimes people you can be in competition with your girlfriend and don't even know it. Like I had a girlfriend that every time a dude say he liked me, she would jump in front. Like, oh, he like you? Oh, let me snag him up. Let me get him first. She would try to bid him. If I looked at her way, so I'm like, I don't like nobody.
And she wasn't your friend. She wasn't your friend. That's point blank period.
Man, wasn't your friend, and that dude really didn't like you, obviously. Because if I like a girl, if her friend come at me, I'm still gonna go at the girl I like. That ain't got shit to do. Not many times that it happens though, but like I'm interested in your friend. So I'm lost right there with the guy. So if they constantly going at her, I mean that dudes obviously didn't like you that well, and it's good.
No, they like me, but I wasn't giving them.
Good,
let me say this. I wasn't giving. You can't bop me on my head and my legs fly open. Some people are like that. You bop them on the head, boop, the legs fly open. So if I keep my legs closed and he bopping somebody on the head, you right. That nigga wasn't for me. Go on, keep it moving. Get along, get it. Get along.
He was trying to bop it. That's the thing. You talking about bop it. He was a bop it. He was trying to bop it.
He was looking for exactly.
He didn't like you. He liked sex. He wanted to have sex with you. Then your friend offered.
He wanted the big girl. He wanted to get the big girl role. He wanted to get the jelly roll. You ain't getting the juicy fruity. You're not getting this. It takes some time because I know I'm a hard lover, and you better be a marathon runner. When I decide to unleash the Kraken, you better run.
Oh,
so,
unleash the Kraken.
Oh Lord Jesus! There she go.
Oh man,
you a mess with me.
You better. I can stay on reserve until you take me off the hook. I could be on reserve. Like Molly could sit me right there. Say, okay, Reese, sit right there. I'm like, okay. And then when he say go, I'm gone.
Yeah, I want to read that book. I want to know. I want to ask women that all the time. Now I'm gonna start with y'all. Who the man of y'all dreams?
I don't think it's a physical thing for me.
Exactly right.
No, it's not a physical thing for me. I need a man who going, he gonna sex my mind before anything. Because I need that intellect, that connection, that bond. I want that friendship where we can laugh and understand each other without judgment. So my dream man gonna be somebody I can definitely. He's somebody I can definitely talk to without judgment. He can feel vulnerable around me. I can feel the same way about him. We building that friendship, that bond. Teamwork make the dream work. So I want somebody who's definitely trying to build. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna support your dreams. You support mine. He's gonna be, I'm gonna be raw with him because I'm gonna tell you, look, this who I am. This what I'm dealing with. I need somebody who's going to understand that and understand that I'm working through the process, and he might have some things he's working through the process. But in the same token, you loyal to me and I'm loyal to you, and we're going to work this out.
That's right.
Like
That's
that.
right. Yeah,
What's
me
your
too. And then a
opinion?
lot of times, women, we always say, "Oh, we need a man sexually." Well, after sex, what you gonna talk about after sex? And as we get older and mature, a lot of men ain't gonna be able to still knock it out the park when they get older in their
Exactly.
40s and 50 and later. A lot of them won't be later, so you're gonna have to get used to not getting it knocked out the park anyway. So absence is the so if I look, if
I
I
ain't
can't
saying
miss
nothing
what I
about
never
that.
had. If you ain't never knocked it out the park, then I can't miss it. I can't miss what I never had. Now we starting off young, and you get older, and you knocking it out the park. Then if you can't knock it out the park no more, then I need that conversation. Stimulate me other ways because I can say, man, remember when we used to do such and such? You was something then. I was like, you was really something, George, and pat him on the knee and say, I still love you.
So
But
what
And
you
then
say? You still
if
love him.
if he if he if he's stimulating you mentally, and then that emotional connection become what it is, then when you meet physically, it's gonna be and that's just I find the best intimacy is when you got that bond.
Yeah.
yeah, you got that bond. Even the littlest member be feeling good when you got that bond. You right.
I ain't gonna say all that. I
Littlest
ain't gonna tell
member.
her that. Nope.
He
No,
said, I
no,
ain't gonna
I
tell that
understand
lie.
because it's that love. It is. It's that
It
love.
ain't
It's
that
that
much love, huh, Brittany?
look, Bernice. If he love you, he figure out other ways to stimulate you. When he let you bring a toy or whatever, he find out other ways. It's not the size of the boat. It's the motion of the ocean.
And if it ain't but so big, that's like giving a whale a tic tac. Stop playing with me.
That's who them
Well,
lines
yeah.
came from. Them type of guys. Whoever that guy was, he probably the lowest nigga that ever exist. He said,
No.
it ain't about the size of the boat. It's how you rock. Like what? Like what are you talking about, my man? That was a white dude that made that line up, man. It sound white, it don't
No.
sound blackish.
And no, and
That's
I
not
ain't
true.
saying I want no porn star evil, but you gotta
You heard what my hairdresser said.
Uh-huh.
What you say, Carolyn?
No, I was just talking to him. That's not true.
She said that's not true.
Oh,
What?
she don't think a white man made that line up. She think it was more of a black man. So
Well,
she's saying that.
I don't know if they made it up, but they not the only ones that carry that
I ain't
line.
say that though. I just said they was
Right,
most
right.
likely the one who created that line. I ain't saying
Probably.
there ain't no white dudes out here that's probably blessed. I don't know, but I'm just saying most
but
likely they made that line up.
There's some white dudes out there that's blessed. Didn't you
I
see
wouldn't
Magic Mike?
know. I
I
wouldn't
saw the
know.
movie Magic Mike,
I
Hollywood
wouldn't
Magic.
know. Yes, you freaked out. You watched that movie. You probably watched Brokeback Mountain too, huh?
oh Jesus.
Now, you know what? When I saw Brokeback Mountain,
I
I did
knew.
something wrong. I told my grandmother it was a Western, and I had my grandmother watching it. I said, "You want to see a good Western, Grandma?" And she said, "What kind of Western is this? John Wayne ain't never did." I'm like, "Grandma, John Wayne was a Brokeback Mountain. See, that's what y'all didn't know.
That was Rock Hudson.
It was Rock
I
Hudson,
know.
John Wayne, all them people up there, all the Johns and the Rock.
Yeah.
So,
So sound
mhm.
like your hairstylist might be interested in white men. I see. Okay. They ain't
She's
bad some
interested
here.
in love. She's not racist. She's not
Because she
colored.
not racist.
Wait a
You
minute.
can have a preference and not be racist.
Hold on. No, hold on. I'm not racist. I find some white men very attractive. I just want a black man.
Right. I
Yeah.
do too. I dated. I just never been intimate with you know.
Me either.
But
I'm
I've
not
dated.
I got some
It
good
got
white
pictures of
buddies
me
for
and him
y'all, man.
at the daggone amusement park together. With Tyree, we called him White Mike. That was his name, Mike. Yep.
Look, our
And
men
my
date all
son,
the
he was
white
funny.
women. Y'all can date
He
the
looked
white
like Hulk
women.
Hogan. I got a picture. I will show the picture and I'll bring it on the show. He looked like Hulk Hogan. He was built.
So he look like Hulk Hogan. So we know you like that Hulk Hogan, huh? That's a weird
He did.
looking guy. Is he real? It's too many clones out here now. He do look clonish, Hulk Hogan.
No, he's real. No, he was a real person, Molly.
It's too many what?
There's too many. What's out here?
Clones.
Clones. Oh, you right.
Hulk
He
Hogan
could have
might
been a
be
clone.
one.
He could be one of the pod people, like that movie Invasion of the Body Snatchers. They snatching people's body and really doing stuff. That stem cell research and all that. People better wake up. They gotta realize it's a lot of stuff going on here. There's a lot of stuff. But I don't think they're gonna clone me because I think one of me is too much for the world. So I ain't even gotta worry about them.
They already clone you. That's why you got 100 doctor's appointments every month. They've been getting all the work off you. They got about 8 gallons of blood. They done got your eyesight. Like this girl gonna have everything like you, man.
Look, so if you see somebody but they ain't gonna have my soul and my spirit. That's what makes me awesome. You can look alike, but you ain't gonna feel alike.
Yeah, I think that's the part they try and get out anyway.
They can't get my soul. They cannot get my soul and my spirit. So you would know if it's me or not, Molly. Some girl come up to you, you be like, wait a minute, that ain't Reese.
I won't know, man. If I take the soles off my shoes right now and put some new ones in there, you wouldn't know.
No.
Same shoe.
No, it's the same shoe.
It's the same shell. I wouldn't know. It looked just like Reese. You see Gucci, man?
Let me see. We gotta do a code word that only me and you know. We gotta do something.
You gotta do a code word.
They say everybody got a twin.
Yeah.
I haven't met my twin yet. If y'all know somebody that I take it back. They not my son. They said I used to look like Miss Melody. They back in the day. The rap KRS-One's wife.
Yeah.
I need to find out who is Miss Melody.
She was a
KRS-One's wife. She bad. Yeah, she been dead. Yeah, I'm Miss Melody and I'm a born again rapper. You remember that?
Yeah.
I'm a born again rebel. The violence in raps must cease to settle.
What's the name with the big clock?
Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav.
Boy. Oh, I just found the picture of her too.
He go, yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Back in the day, they said that I looked like Miss Melody.
This her?
Yeah.
Hey, young Reese Reed. This how you was looking out there.
Yeah, I remember her.
Oh man. Yeah, you got a twin out there, Reed. You gotta be careful. I see
my twin all my life. She's no longer with us. That was KRS-One's wife. She's no longer with us.
Yeah. Oh, that's why everything popped up. Said cause of death. I didn't know what was they talking about.
Yeah, she's been gone for some time, and I was like, wow.
So you might be her clone. They clone her, and you the clone.
You know what? Because the stuff that be going on with me and the way I be healing and stuff. My aunt told me I was an alien. My aunt, she said that I was a illegal. She's not an illegal alien, but I was.
You illegal. You legal.
I'm legal. I am a legal alien, not illegal, but I'm legal.
Find out you jumped the wall.
Yeah, man.
Girl, you know I'm too big to jump anything. I've been bust through. I'm like, hey, Kool-Aid, boom.
Man, Treese caught Reese ass jumping colors one day. It was just like she had reptilian eyes or something. It was just flicking. We like, Reese, what's up with your eyes?
You bringing that up?
We like, why your eyes looking like
because
that?
That's when Molly, that's when I was having issue with the eyes.
Man,
my eyes kept watering and stuff, and it did change. Well, I get those injections in the eyes, so it's going to change.
Yeah, I said, man, that was a little scary right there. But you good? How long your hair gonna be? You been there all day, celebrity stylist. I ain't got 200 right now, but I'm gonna need my hair done eventually.
Okay.
She said, okay.
You need a haircut.
That's crazy. Bernice asked for a haircut, and I'm gonna ask to get my hair done.
But she does it all. That's what I'm saying. She does braids, haircuts, style. She even do eyebrows. And she do the man. She shaves the man, put the rag on their face. She do it all. She do locks, braids, weaves, bobs. She do sew-ins. You don't got a hair. She could make you a wig. She do units. She do it all. She's like the metronome of hair. Hair care.
She the goat.
I know that's right. Do your thing, girl. Make your money.
And she
I don't like wigs. I don't like wigs. I be done. I was in the store and I was like, my head hot.
No, I don't look. I don't like wigs either. That's why I get a wig. Wigs will fall off. Like that boy the other night almost took my wig off.
Huh?
Look,
Hold
guess who
on. What
coming to dinner?
happened the
Then what
other
if?
night?
Then what
Hold
if?
on. Let us talk. Don't skip past that like that.
That was funny.
Yeah, we heard you. What you say? He did what?
That was
He
in the
almost
club,
took the
Molly,
wig
in the
off.
bar.
Nah, she slipped up.
No,
When he got on
Bernice was
stage with
there.
her.
She stood
Who
when I
did
was
that? G Money.
performing.
G Money
No,
was
his
spinning.
name, the one that remind me of you, Molly. I kept saying he
The one
remind
with
me
the
of
dreads.
Molly. He remind
The
me
one
of
with the
Molly.
dreads.
Oh
They
no,
don't
little Los
clone.
didn't have no, it was Los. Not the one with the
Los.
dread, not G Dot or Spinning. That was little Los that jumped up. That was my little Molly. The one that was on you, Bernice. Mm-hmm.
You remind me of no Molly.
I know. Yeah, ain't no me out there. Don't be doing that to me like that, Reese, man.
Nah.
He is on.
He's funny though, but he was a little thing. I mean,
Yeah, ain't that little.
he was little.
Okay, Reese looking nice over there. Where you going, Reese?
I'm not.
The
I'm
30th.
looking getting done for the show on the 30th.
The 30th ain't
81,
nowhere near here,
31.
dog. The 30th
I
like
got 2.5
17.
weeks. Carolyn
Yeah,
be
you
booked.
should've.
You don't know. My stylist be booked, and I got to get in where I can fit in.
Yeah, I forgot. I seen
So the
Alicia
curls fall,
Keys
what you
said
gonna
that.
do?
The curl ain't gonna fall because she tells me how to catch it if they fall.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm just gonna give me a hat. You're like, yeah, my
You just
hair
gonna get
won't
you
lay.
what? No, but she wraps it, and so when it falls and bounce.
That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it look good even when it falls. Now that's some hairstyling. See.
She know her stuff. She good at what she do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she do. When
Yeah,
I
we
came
got
to her, I
mine.
had 2 strands of hair on my head. Down when she blow it out, it's down to the shoulders. Under here, y'all wouldn't believe it, cause my draw up game is like that. My draw up game, when it's wet, my hair draw up by shrinkage. I ain't lying. I am not lying.
I ain't lying.
It's
I
shrink.
am not lying. You got 5 minutes, Reese, man. You gotta give him something before we get out of here. For Rico come grab me for the I Give a Damn Jam show.
Well, you know, we always talk about guess who's coming to dinner, but who gonna stay for dessert? That's gonna be. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. You know, it's our woman panel tomorrow, and we'll be back at our regular time, 10:30 show with our panel of esteemed guests, esteemed ladies. They get their inputs, and you men, we're gonna give our input, and men could ask us any question they want tomorrow. Any question that y'all want to know. What's the mystery?
Be careful, Slicky
Yeah,
Walker.
be careful with that. I told you last
I
time.
didn't say you had to answer it. They can ask it, but you don't have to answer it. You can say next case and move it right along.
Okay.
And move it right along. My wisdom for the day is stay dry. Every time I get my hair done, it rains. So we used to it now. We used to it now.
Well, my wisdom for the day is, you know, the holidays coming up, so start the healing process and get it out the way. So you won't be carrying that weight, and they don't have to carry that weight, and move on with life. Everybody be happy. That's my thing.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that, Bernie. Molly.
Be happy. I like that. Be healthy, be happy.
Yes.
You know, tune in tomorrow, 10:30. Yeah, 10:30, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we're going at 10:30.
We
Yeah,
get our
10:30.
panel Freaky Friday tomorrow, Molly.
Freaky Friday back. Is you doing women and man panel or just women?
You know, whatever way the winds blow, we might get you to cook for us in your boxer shorts, Molly.
She burnt out, man.
You think I'm playing? I'll be right there at Thanksgiving. You better put some clothes on, Molly.
That's Freaky Friday.
Eating vegan food, you know what I'm saying? Reese ain't gonna have to go vegan with me for a month. Just a month. Reese, it ain't long.
I'm gonna need some recipes because I can't.
You
be
know
eating-
what? I could let's
yeah,
start off
you
with a
can
1
cook.
week at a time.
She trying to
some
start
vegan
1
food.
week at a time.
Well, at least I didn't go 1 day at a time. You want me to go vegan a whole month? Can I go without chicken? You know what? I could do without
Can I
beef
go
and the
without
pork.
chicken?
But because I can't eat the seafood and other stuff, I could do the beef, no pork, but I don't know if I can go without chicken for a whole month.
Yeah, that's
Wow,
a
what's going to happen if you go without chicken for a whole month?
I'm addicted, and
I
it's
don't
my
know.
mama fault.
I don't
I
know.
just
You got to
eat
figure it
soup.
out then. You got to see what can go wrong.
I just eat soup. Can I eat soup?
Look, if you can go without sex for more than a year, you can go without chicken for a month.
Oh, sex
right,
is different.
right.
You can. Well, it was hard at first, but I've been without sex.
That's
the
how it
longest I
is with
went
chicken. It was
was
hard at
2.5
first.
years. So this year, my anniversary, 1 year being celibate. So let's see how long I can go until I
See?
meet that Mr. Right. I may not meet him this lifetime, you know.
See, you got to eat. It's the same thing with the vegan shit. Once you get over it, you be good. Now I'm 6 years in. The first
need
3
some
months, I
food.
was dying though. I was calling. I was on the ground and all because it felt like I was getting over some addiction, and it was. It was
Yeah.
the chicken.
I'm addicted to chicken, and
I
it's my
love
mama's
that curry out chicken, 5 wings, salt, pepper,
No.
ketchup, and
Them
everything.
carry out chickens be like dream catchers. All them feathers on them wings.
You gotta get them pluck the feathers. Well, you don't go to Stars. You know, you gotta go to Stars, Top with a Road, 7.5. Man, they was nice. They so good they never deliver. That's how good they is. They don't deliver. You gotta go get that shit.
Well, that
And
reminds
his
me,
name's Star.
Mama,
Yeah.
if you watching, before I take this vegan journey, I need some chicken.
No, I know.
Hey,
Look, Bernice, we could do the challenge together. I
Yeah.
support
chicken
my
good
sister.
though.
We could
Chicken
try
better
to do
than
it
anything
together.
else.
We will pick a day after Thanksgiving and Christmas,
Man, after
after the
Thanksgiving.
holidays.
Because they're going to have chicken at the event.
Right.
On the
So that's
19th.
what
They
I
had
said after.
tacos.
It's going to have to be after Thanksgiving, Christmas. Hold up.
Right.
After the New Year. Okay, Valentine's Day, they
You
might want to
supposed to
take me
be
All
to
right, how about this? How about y'all just eat whatever y'all want on the weekend?
I can do that.
Okay, I could do Monday through Friday. Okay. So we got to get a date to start.
Yeah, or
And
you
then
can do Sunday through Thursday, so Friday can feel like, you know, and then Friday and Saturday you good.
And then
Yeah, that's the
that'll help me
easiest
lose some more weight too.
Yes,
Doing all this.
Yeah, y'all
Look, we
lose too
already
much. I
thick
don't
and
know. Them
sexy. I
guys
don't wanna
don't
be
want
thick
y'all
and
no
sexy.
more. You know,
Well,
they
I
like
love being a BBW, but some of this gut gotta go. I'm good with the rest of me.
That's right. We want to be thick and sexy, not sick and sexy. I'm tired of that diabetes. I'm sweet enough. I need to get rid of some of the sugars.
You talking about sweet enough? Well, we gonna make sure y'all get there, and I need y'all help to gain weight. You know what I'm saying? I need to eat more. I'm trying to gain weight. I can't gain weight.
You're
build more muscle.
You're a vegan, so you're gonna be small. But
nah, I done met some
don't
strong
not small,
vegans. I
be
met some
petite.
huge vegans. Like these
Really?
dudes and girls, like
I see some
like
fat
they
vegans.
ridiculous. Like they big, and I'm like, they've been vegan all their life or 20 years. I'm like, how is? But they done figured out what they can eat early on. I ain't know what I can eat, so I just didn't eat. I didn't eat most of the time. And now I got you know, a routine of things I really like and what I can eat, what I can't eat. So now I'm starting to pick up some little weight, but I just need to eat more healthy things. Reese, give them some good vibes before we get out of here. You on R&B? R&B.
Me and R&B. Look, my stuff is stay dry. Don't get wet now unless you want to get wet.
That don't sound right.
I'm gonna leave that.
Whatever the way you want to take
I'm
it.
gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone.
All right, love y'all, man. I'm gonna see y'all in a little bit in the background.
Love you,
If y'all stay on.
Bye.
Bye.